Hi, I'm Jim Hawley with SupercrossOnline.com, and look at here, I got Grant Langston, the U.S. Open champ, and it is Anaheim 1, and you know what, it could be raining, they got the track covered, but you're ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we get what we dealt with. Could be a mud fest. We might get lucky and might stay dry just for enough time that evening that they can pull the covers off and have a good track, but take what you get. You know, mud's not my favorite thing, but, you know, like I said, it's the same for everyone. It's a little bit like a lottery sometimes, but you can create your own luck, get a good start, and stay upright those first few laps and let other people make mistakes and just stay out front. But I haven't won a Supercross race, and going into the season, we all have 0 points, so I have nothing to lose. So I'm not too disappointed about the mud. It could be a good thing, might be a bad thing. You know, if it's a bad thing, it'll just be, oh, well, you know, it was a bad night. If you win, it's like, yeah, good job, you know. So I just figured we'll take it how it comes, but I'm excited either way. I feel like I've done what I can in this off season, and I'm ready to go racing with, you know, whatever we're presented with.
Now at the press conference, you alluded to the fact that, you know, you're happy with the chassis, and a lot of people are looking around, and a former rider myself, I know what a good chassis can do, and I know how much you ride on the front wheel, and you depend on that front wheel to stick and make all those corners and square it off.
Yeah.
You know, that chassis, Yamaha stepped up. I mean, they're giving you a good bike this year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't think that, you know, last year's bike was bad by any means, you know. I mean, really all that happened was if you had a diagram, they shaved 5 millimeters off the front, and you know, on paper you're like, okay, you know, whatever, what's that gonna do?
5 millimeters is a little bit.
Nothing. But the effect that it had for me was huge. You know, when I first rode that bike, I go, you guys have got to get me on this bike ASAP, you know, and that was during the outdoors. So they did, and I was a little nervous because I pretty much had promised them if they get me on this bike that my results were gonna improve. And so
and they did. You came away with the championship.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm making these guys jump through hoops, and I'm like, if I don't improve, I'm gonna look like a real idiot. So fortunately, things turned out great, and you know, even since then, we've made improvements. You know, obviously, because, you know, we got the bike dialed in for the outdoors, but when we came to Supercross, it was kind of like starting over again. And but it was great. You know, we learned a lot. We made some big improvements. You know, we're able to kind of make other changes. It's almost like now that the bike corners, we don't have to put all the emphasis on trying to make it turn. Now we can make it handle in the whoops. You know, we don't have to have the front end kind of jacked down a little bit. We could run it squatted if we need to. We can try something that's more powerful. We can, you know, and we were able to just go down so many more different avenues, and I'm really excited because I think that the bike's good. You know, I feel like that I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be, and I'm just looking forward to hopefully having you know, an injury-free Supercross season and being there at every race. And I think if I can do that, it's going to be a good season for me.
Well, you heard it from Grant Langston. We'll see you after Anaheim 1.